Новая партия вот таких вот ребят. Срочники РФ. Всем по 19-20 лет.
The Russian offensive in the Kursk region has been halted, according to Ukraine's Defense Ministry spokesperson Oleksiy Dmytrashkivsky. Despite attempts to attack Ukrainian flanks, the situation is now stabilized, he emphasized. A tank from Ukraine's 95th Air Assault Brigade attacked a Russian platoon strongpoint in the Kursk region. Following artillery and tank fire, Ukrainian assault groups reportedly took control of the position. Ukrainian equipment, reportedly on the move in the Kursk region. Russian captives in the Kursk region, taken by the 80th Air Assault Brigade. More Russian conscripts that don't want war, taken captive in the Kursk region.
Всем по 19-20 лет. Которая что?
The 225th Assault Battalion released footage showing their breach of the border with Russia toward Glushkovo several days ago. Corruption may have contributed to Ukraine's ability to destroy Russia's 107th Grayu arsenal at Toropets. The site's construction was overseen by former Deputy Minister of Defense General Dmitry Bulgakov, who was arrested for fraud in July 2024. NASA firm's data shows fires across the entirety of the arsenal, which is estimated to have stored as much as 19,000 tons of explosives. The scale of the inferno suggests major failures in fire safety at the site. The most likely contributing factors are that the bunkers and warehouses were either built cheaply, without enough protection against fires and explosions, or were built too close together, enabling the spread of fire from one building to another. When the facility was opened in 2018, Bulgakov hailed it as providing reliable and safe storage, protects against air and missile strikes, and even against the damaging effects of a nuclear explosion. He said that the arsenal in Toropets allows us to protect stockpiles of missiles and ammunition from external influences and ensure their safety and explosion and fire safety. The full load of each arsenal storage facility is up to 240 tons. Bulgakov claimed that compared to old Soviet-era arsenals, The modernized sight represented the difference between wearing a bulletproof vest that protects against bullets and shrapnel, or not wearing any body armor at all. In practice, ammunition safety seems to have been neglected at the site. As one Russian pro-war blogger notes, on Yandex satellite images it can be seen that there are endless stacks of ammunition all over the facility, in the open air. Russian blogger Roman Alekin comments with dismay, "I wouldn't be surprised if only the sauna and cafe survived the explosion. But what kind of world-class storage facility is this if it was penetrated by a UAV, or rather even its debris? Not a Kinjal missile, but a UAV. What is it protected against? An air rifle. The main protection we need is protection from corrupt officials, thieves, and fools in the Ministry of Defense. And then world-class arsenals will be truly protected." Bulgakov was fired from his job in September 2022. He was known as a protege of the notoriously corrupt defense minister Sergei Shoigu. After Shoigu himself was dismissed, Bulgakov was one of a number of Shoigu's cronies to be arrested on fraud charges in July 2024. Putin's army should not indulge in illusions. Ukrainian military expert Vladislav Seleznyov voiced a forecast regarding the Pokrovsky direction. The Russian occupation army, as before, considers the number Pokrovsky direction as the highest priority and throws all available forces here despite colossal losses. However, the enemy's resources begin to run out. He has to conduct combat operations in uncomfortable conditions. Such a forecast was voiced by military expert Vladislav Seleznyov in an exclusive interview. "It is not worth talking about the fact that the enemy has enough resources to conduct active offensive actions in the next few months," he noted. "It is not worth talking about the fact that the enemy has enough resources to conduct active offensive actions in the next few months," he noted. The expert admitted that the occupying army has an advantage in manpower, artillery, and aviation, and it is difficult for us to fight this component of the enemy. At the same time, the capabilities of the occupying army are decreasing. It can be stated that the strategic reserves of the Russian army are exhausted, the operational reserves are also coming to an end, and the level of the Russian army's ability to strengthen certain directions is calculated either by individual battalions or at best by regiments," Seleznyov said. According to his assessment, the enemy should not entertain illusions regarding the success in the east of our country, since the conditions of conducting hostilities have changed. If the enemy was not able to realize his territorial claims in more comfortable conditions earlier, now, after the appropriate set of forces and means was sent by the Ukrainian General Staff to the Pokrovsky direction, he has very bleak prospects, the expert concluded. The administration of the U.S. president announced that Washington is busy solving the issue of lifting restrictions on the use of U.S. weapons by the Ukrainian army on the territory of Russia. At the same time, the White House intends to take into account all factors.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.